They was out at the it was out at Rhythms last night too, baby. Yes, indeed. Thank you for stopping through here. All that South Beach crew want to thank y'all for coming through here.
Going straight in, baby.
See y'all. 4th of July.
Dirty what?
Okay, all night long Tuesday night, baby. Also, don't forget about the east side tomorrow night.
Yes, indeed. What it do?
I got the 203 12th Street.
No, Geraldine.
East side tomorrow afternoon doing the kiddie cabaret. And then doing the adult cabaret tomorrow night. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for coming through there. Where's Keisha and all the rest
Shouts out to the Bahamas.
Yeah, with the rest of them 640 honeys, baby.
Southeast DC, Northeast DC, what it do?
Also, run up to my man, Lil Reggie, and all his crew. I can stop us through here.
Yes, indeed. From Tennessee to Australia. Damn. Canada to Pennsylvania. Appreciate everybody that got us to 17,000 downplays worldwide. We appreciate it a whole lot. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. We there.
Woo! And if you run into somebody named Geraldine, she still believe in ass whoopers with a stitchy pool. Trust me, them shits burn.
And they said them joints burn.
That's an old school ass whooping.
You best to believe that one.
That's that ass whooping Kanye did. Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. Damn right, we're gonna get to that.
Don't forget, I want to give shout out to everybody sitting in the Bahamas. Listen to your boys from Southeast, Northeast DC, DMV area. Listen to your boys under the nice shade. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you all. Everybody in Bahamas got us ranked 20th on all podcasts. What it do? We appreciate you a whole lot. Hey. It's almost got me up, bro. About to get me up dancing. What?
Thank you for coming through tonight, baby. Happy birthday. Come on. The winner on
Yes, indeed. Damn. Landover, Riverdale. What it do? Greenbelt. Yes, indeed. Yes.
That's it. Run to a lady named Geraldine.
Geraldine.
She got an ass whooping waiting for you.
One more time.
Geraldine. There it is. You got me up, Jay.
And don't slam
I
her
ain't been
door.
up for a while. I know.
And don't slam her door.
Geraldine.
Don't go in and out her house. Don't slam her door.
Oh, slam my goddamn door.
Your ass. Her name's Geraldine.
Well. You don't know about that joint. That joint cranking too. What? What? Woo! Yes, indeed. Let's get this thing cranking. You know? This thing cranking though. It is getting. For the ladies. What it do? Shouts out to Rita.
finish it, I shot it. Never had to wrestle with some skins from a butt. Never played like a toy, these boys like a butt.
What?
Always plays the weapon on.
Yeah, that thing getting it in. Oh, my goodness. Before we'll be back at the go-go, fuck with us.
Big
Man.
bad
You know what I'm saying? Shit's
double
crazy.
SSENCE, baby.
Best believe it. It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC Zone, Rab, B.I.D. Jones. That's rabbit for your internet fools. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, OnlyFans Jay, and the #1 soul brother himself.
I try.
Tony. What it do? T3P. Appreciate everybody that tuned in from coast to coast worldwide. Wherever you get your podcast at, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We appreciate it a whole lot because you got us to something we never thought of. 17,000 down plays. You know what I'm saying? Now, so we appreciate that a whole lot. You know, talk to me. Now, at this point in time, I know that everybody know that I love the black ladies. Lucky to be alive.
Woo, woo, woo.
Happy, healthy, and free for me. Don't forget about those Tubmans, Stone. Tubmans should be in circulation by now. I don't know what's going on. I have talked to Biden about this, bro.
Yeah, because they holding up.
Yeah, we need those Tubmans in circulation.
I thought they said something about 2024. Mm-hmm.
2024. That's not bad, though. That's not bad. As long as we don't fuck around and get another Trump in there, then we should. Because they ain't going to be thinking about no Tubmans.
He the asshole that held up Tubmans in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he the one that said 2024.
You know what I'm saying?
What it do? Talk to me, Tony. What's going on with you, player?
Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm trying to duck this rain.
Yeah,
you know?
Like shit.
I ain't been doing too much. Just laid back chilling and oh, man, seeing all the dumb shit through the rain. You know?
Bruh, one thing about motherfucking the rain shit, when it start getting cold, that fucks you up. Like, you used to, like in summertime, you used to go in the house chilling. Mm-hmm. But when you going in now, it's cold as fuck at night. You know what I'm saying, dog? Mm-hmm. You got to debate. Is it heat time?
Yeah.
It's definitely heat time around.
Yeah.
It's
heat time in your joint, Tony?
Yeah, just about. The rain fucking shit up because this is my favorite time of the year. This is the fall. It's not hot, but it's not too cold.
Exactly.
You get out and motivate. You know the weather.
True.
You gonna go out and take a walk, and then you get what they call it, the fall foliage. You see the colors on the trees and all that shit.
Most definitely.
You know, and
bruh,
I love it.
It's cold shit. I don't like cold.
But it be cold in the motherfucker.
I could deal with heat. I don't like heat either, though, when I think about it.
Heat make me sleep.
But the cold,
I can't do the heat
and rain. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's kind of ugly right now. But that's because of that Hurricane Ian.
Did y'all say that right?
Ian,
tomato.
Yeah, nah.
Mississippi.
I'm thinking it's motherfucking Ion. I'm thinking.
I know black people don't name their kids Ian.
No, they don't. Did they never?
Ian, no Ian.
Has there ever been a Tyrone motherfucking hurricane coming?
Hurricane Tyrone?
That would sound like it's a problem.
They don't even have one named Sharita.
I don't know. I think you better call.
It would sound like an issue
Tyrone.
Though. If the Hurricane Tyrone was coming.
Yeah. Everybody do make a whole lot of money.
That would be an issue. It just sounds like it's a problem, yeah. Because you know they give them their names according to the status or whatever the fuck they give.
They got a list of names that come out every year.
But if you want to stick Tyrone in one of the names, that should be the mega one.
Yeah, I don't think it came up yet.
I think Eon was
Eon is a problem too.
I think they used before.
Yeah, because before every hurricane season, they got a list of names that they're gonna use for the hurricanes for that season. I know Tyrone ain't came up yet.
When the almanac, that's when the almanac come out and they start having out. They come out with the names with that.
They know beforehand what they gonna name that motherfucker. Because we ain't had Tyrone, we ain't had Hurricane Rufus.
Why not though?
And they come by alphabetical order. So
yeah, we ain't had Hurricane Leroy yet.
Nope.
You know,
A Hurricane Shorty?
No, or Hurricane. I'm waiting on Hurricane Cleophas.
Hurricane motherfucking Clifford. Motherfucking Clifford Jones coming through the motherfucking thing. That sounds like it's a problem too.
Yeah, I think
the Tyrones and Cliffs.
Tyrone, Rufus,
oh yeah,
and Cleophas is going
what about Damon?
It's gonna fuck some shit
up. What
up.
about Damon? They ain't never used that.
Nah,
Hurricane Damon.
They use Woody.
I'm thinking of packing up, rolling up when that joint gets named Damon.
They don't even have a hurricane for me.
Who?
James.
Hurricane James. That don't sound like it's a problem though.
You like came from the Bible.
Hurricane James.
Nah, I don't want a hurricane named after me either. I'm a hurricane in itself.
Yeah, Hurricane Rabbit wouldn't even sound like it's a problem either.
Black. I'm like what Rudy Ray Moore used to call himself the human tornado.
Hurricane Rabbit might make you want to run in the rain and shit. That don't sound scary, do it? Hurricane Rabbit.
Yeah, we handle it.
The rabbit hurricane coming in. Yeah, let's go ahead out there with our brothers. Let's feel this right here. This feels good.
If it was the hurricane back in the day, then it'd be a good hurricane. You know, that Weister.
The who?
The Weister.
Oh. And speaking of hurricanes, because I know y'all seen this dummy. That every hurricane, he got to be out in the hurricane, getting blown around by the wind. That the weathercaster dude. I think he's on the Weather Channel.
Oh, you talking about that phony dude?
Yeah, and then he been doing some phony shit lately. They found out.
Like he'd go in the goddamn ditch and act like it was,
and the ditch ain't deep.
And the ditch ain't deep or some shit like that. I know what you're talking about.
I just found out they got Anderson Cooper that way. They had Anderson Cooper standing in the water, acting like that shit was up to his knees and shit.
Bruh, I seen one dumbass nigga
up to his ankles.
Bruh, a tree hit this motherfucker, bruh. I mean, dog, you couldn't even see anything. What news you giving me?
Right.
It's the dumbest shit.
He is giving you some news.
We're not even getting no news from this.
The news is he's extremely dumb.
Yeah, that's it. Because you're not giving us no news by standing in the fucking rain.
But then they sent the brother, because you know that's the white people give you the fake hurricane news. Now they sent the brother one time out into the hurricane. They ain't giving no rope to tie to a tree or a car or a fence or nothing. And the hurricane just blew his black ass, slammed down the street. ASAP. Right. It wasn't even like I'm Tyrone Jones and I'm reporting on a hurricane, whatever, and whoosh, bony ass went flying down the street.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me sometimes. I don't know.
I know I was looking at it. It was like these motherfuckers. First of all, I wouldn't be there, so I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
If they talking about evacuate, I'm evacuating too.
I don't understand what part of this you think is so have to be told to us in the rain. What's the point in that? We can see that. Look, can you stand in it? You could be in a joint and turn to your camera to the mirror and be like, to the window and be like, see how it is? It's terrible all day, ain't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I be like.
What you gotta be in it for?
I'm being in the house. Like, you see how bad it is?
Any idiot can look out the window and see, one, it's raining real hard. You can hear the wind going beating up against the damn against your window or your house or whatever. If you see trash cans and trees and shit falling over and flying down the street, you know if you got good sense not to go outside. So why you got to send somebody out there getting blown around in the rain, in a hurricane, damn near getting killed, to let us know something that common sense gonna tell you, that if it's a hurricane out there,
yeah, don't
fuck with it.
I don't think I get it. I don't get it. I just never get the stand in the rain thing, bro.
Fuck a hurricane. I'm not going out in heavy rain.
Yeah.
So, maybe that's.
But shouts out to everybody out there joint going through this shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people would move in spots where shit like this happen. Like when they go to Oklahoma and shit, and it'd be like Tornado Valley or some bullshit, and then you go around and joke, nice spot for a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You like, My dream house. And no tornado's about to flip that bitch up in the air. Like, what the fuck?
It won't be in Kansas no more.
It's the same reason we all do it. We think it ain't gonna happen to us.
I don't think anybody that live in these states like that should pay taxes, bro. So eventually you ain't gonna have no house. You're gonna need all your money, bro. You live in Tornado Valley and all these motherfucking thunderstorms and shit. It's like, what are you doing, bro?
This is the one I don't understand. How can you live in somewhere you know that gets floods and mudslides, get earthquakes and hurricanes and tornadoes, and you build a house, you spend your life savings, build a house, and get everything for it, but you don't get no insurance, knowing that shit is coming? Dude, what are you thinking? That's the first thing you do.
You're gonna be wasting your money.
You're just wasting your money. You done built up your house, you loving it. You just walking through your house butt naked any kind of way you want to, and then a hurricane hit and blow that shit down, and you ain't got no insurance, and you ass out.
A hurricane, and you building a house in tornado alleys and shit like this.
Right.
It give you the name. It tell you the name.
Right.
Right.
When you move around and join and say burglary alley, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get burgled. Everybody run in your house. Everybody know it. You know what I'm saying? You still nice house. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the debate?
Yeah, like you move into a neighborhood where it's known there's a lot of break-ins, and the motherfucker tell you, man, there's a lot of B&Es around here. And then all of a sudden you shocked you got robbed. You come home and all your shit gone, now you shocked. You was told. Now you done built a house in a hurricane zone, in a tornado lane. You know, we get mudslides around here, and you fucked up one day. You come home, your house full of mud, and you didn't prepare for this, and you shocked. Oh my God, I can't believe it happened to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've been lucky to living where we live at. We don't get real drastic either way.
Yeah, we had a couple,
but I just wouldn't live nowhere where it's just drastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a couple of hurricanes. They did some damage, but got us a week off from work one time.
The hurricane?
Well, I think it was Hugo, wasn't it?
It was a couple of them. It was like 2 or 3 of them. I know one of them was the worst. One of them was called Isabel.
Hugo, and it might have been one more.
Definitely Isabel.
Isabel fucked us up. This shit had people shit flooded in the basement.
Yeah, shit.
I was living up northwest when that happened.
Shit, I was living.
Everybody shitting, and uptown was flooded.
I was living,
and we was living in darkness for about a week.
Yeah. Shit.
But we had the little generator that everybody tried to get.
Everybody had generators.
And I remember the day of the earthquake.
Oh yeah, it was a basement.
Oh, you was
in the basement.
I was in the basement of all places, sleep.
Oh man, I just got home. Working at Smithfield. I was working in maintenance. I was in maintenance there, so I got off like 3:30. I get in the house. I go in my room.
It was my off day from Smithfield.
Oh man,
what?
Throw me the day of the hurricane.
Oh, I remember that.
So I throw my shit down. I take my hat off, throw it down, and then all that. The building was shaking. I was living in Kent Village then. I'm like, what the fuck?
Y'all remember that earthquake?
Yeah, I felt that joint. I just got in the house.
That was my day off. I was in the basement sleep, and I was on Benton Road. They was working on the street, and when it was doing its thing, and after it finished, I went outside. This shit was dead. Like nobody was outside. The workers was in the fucking hole over here.
Shit, they were lucky.
I'm looking at my neighbor. My neighbor looking at me was like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
And I was outside my drawers. He was outside his drawers. He was outside in his drawers. I was like, what the fuck?
For her earthquake, y'all in y'all drawers?
Yeah, we was both sleep in the basement. So I was in my house and he was in his house. We both ran upstairs at the same time in the drawers. Man. We look over, these motherfuckers working on the street, they in the motherfucking hole, like looking like this. We like,
yeah.
what y'all doing? Y'all shake the shit up. They said, no, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. It wasn't us.
Yeah, because when the first one, you'd be like, what just happened?
No, I'm like,
did that
what just
happen?
happened?
You know what I'm saying?
But remember, it was a quake a year before that. So then that was the real shit.
Yeah, but the quake the year before, that shit is
that was up Germantown and shit.
Yeah, that shit barely.
Yeah, that was.
Dude, shit falling down. There were no sinkholes and shit, but shit, it shut the monument down for about 2.5 years.
Shit, it shut them down for
a minute,
a long time, for a couple years.
Yeah.
I was over the bridge. Matter of fact, I was working with the union and shit. We was in the motherfucking we was in the meeting, and the door just shook.
Yeah.
But at first, I was thinking, everybody just looked at each other.
I remember that.
Did y'all feel? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what the fuck?
But that second little rock thing, we were sure then. Yeah, something happened there. Yeah, it's an earthquake.
Yeah, I remember that day because Rodney was headed down there to keep you away from his wife.
Oh yeah, that joint shook like shit.
You trying to make sure that the shit was kosher over there.
Wife, you could have seen anybody else down there with it. You had to sit down there with that.
That thing motherfucker came down, that joint popped up. But yeah, the earthquake was crazy. But see, like I said, in DC, we don't worry about too much of that.
It wasn't wild. That's why I never leave.
But then
I know, yeah.
The fucked up part about it is when it do happen,
it happens.
It's gonna happen. And the way they build buildings around here, the buildings ain't gonna last.
See, that's just like the snow shit now. Because I remember, when I was young, when I was little, we get some snow and shit. A couple feet of snow was nothing. That was But now, then since DC fucked up that year, we got all that snow up the here, and they fucked up. They just panic now when it's ever 6 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
They just panic.
But you know who's moving in though? That's because they panic. They ain't. A lot of these people ain't used to snow. They moving from Texas, from South, from Midwest. They don't get snows like that.
Well, shit, they better never move to the Midwest.
Yeah, they ain't used to that shit.
They used to tornadoes though.
Oh my god, how you get used to tornadoes and all that wild ass shit, bro? Fuck that.
No, I can't.
I'm packing up and rolling deep. You got me fucked up. I ain't sitting around and you start ringing all bells talking about it's a tornado coming, bro.
No,
come back later. Nah, ain't no come back.
I'm gone forever.
Yeah, I'm out of this piece, bro.
No.
Got me fucked up.
Can't do it. Can't.
But there's people out there that does that shit though. You know what I'm saying?
You got storm chasers. I watch them on like National Geographic and all them other wild channels and shit. You can watch the storm chasers. Motherfucker want to go into the eye of a hurricane, eye of a tornado and all shit. I'm like, you just lost your rabbit ass mind. You got to be crazy.
No,
I seen one of them Jones. Something flew and hit him in the head.
Huh?
So something debris came along and hit him in the head. See, that's why I'm not chasing no storms.
And every time that happens,
that shit knock your ass
completely out.
You got a fire truck and it going around the circle and shit, and you sitting there like, okay.
And you know what I say every time that happens? I look at the TV and say, "That's what your dumb ass get."
Basically.
You over there chasing them fucking tornadoes
I'm
for
like,
what?
Nah.
Some people get it for the thrill of it.
The thrill of it, and ain't that much thrill in the world.
Like they'll get storms or bungee jump or jump out of a plane. I ain't doing even one of them.
If you want a thrill, go ski.
I don't think I'm doing that either. Every time if I go skiing, I have a fear that I might bash it to a tree.
Skiing?
Oh, you think you're gonna turn into the Black Sonny Bono?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really get used to skiing it.
Nah,
Get a
if I
chance to
go to
ski
ski
too much.
resort, I'm some Nah.
You right. You Mr.
Oh man, that joint was wild as shit, bro. I used to listen to that joint all the time though.
When hip hop was where rap was rap.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But back then, yeah, that was the shit.
Rap was rap. Rap was gibberish,
Rap.
man.
He said it was gibberish.
Yeah, but it sound good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like talent that it don't take no talent to do shit nowadays.
Oh no, they skipped that.
That's
not part of the criteria no
You
more.
go on that motherfucker and you ain't had no talent, motherfucker. Take you ain't got no talent. Get the fuck out. Now you go in there, you ain't got no talent, but we can work with you.
You ain't got no time, but hey, you know
We
what?
can find something to make a hit out of you for your ass.
We're gonna keep you real close with this thing. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Motherfucker, I ain't got no talent, but I'm rich.
Yeah, that helps, bro.
Right.
That's the only thing that matters now these days. I mean, yeah.
As long as you got a look. I mean, I guess the Milli Vanilli thing really exposed that. You ain't had no talent to do shit.
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli was definitely cooked, man.
Yeah, and what was the other one? Make you sweat. Damn. Was it CNC Music Factory?
Them two boys was bad though.
Oh,
Milli Vanilli.
Oh, they had some nice shit.
That was terrible.
They was lip syncing some nice shit that them two old dudes were saying. Cause I fucks with that "Blame It on Rain."
That was the only one they had. Oh yeah, it was something after that. I can't remember.
The first one was "God, you know it's true."
Exactly, yeah.
But that
"Blame It on the Rain" fake rap at the end.
Yeah. The old niggas wasn't rapping, so they had
nowhere near. You gotta give them credit though. They jumped up. First of all, they try to act like they ain't know they. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get on Arsenio and start crying. We didn't know this.
Yeah.
It was a motherfucking lie. You know what you sound like.
Sound like some food.
Like they made a real record. They could sing a little bit.
It was terrible, yeah.
Dude, y'all was already exposed. There wasn't no getting around that shit.
That shit was terrible anyway.
Yeah.
That shit they did on their own.
That's like T-Pain trying to come back without the auto-tune. Dude, we don't want to hear it.
No bullshit. That's when you start niggas get exposed, bro.
Right.
What the fuck is happening?
If you got some talent, use your talent. Like that voice box thing. Only two people could really get away with it because we knew that their voice wasn't all that, but that was the from Zach and Teddy Riley.
Yeah, they be getting that motherfucker, put that computer on the motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
They be halfway singing shit. They don't even sing no more shit. Everything is on the computer and shit.
Yeah, that's that auto tune shit. I knew that shit. Shit, I made me a couple albums a long time ago.
No bullshit. That shit's stupid though, yeah.
I can't.
It's not talent no more, so therefore it's gonna run dry.
If you ain't got no talent,
it's gonna end quick. Yeah,
it don't last. That's why, even to this day, you got certain people. You got certain people that can still, even though they ain't had a hit in years, they can really get out there and tour, and people go see them because they got talent. They can actually sing.
You know. Bruh. Oh, shouts out to my House Desires for sponsoring this podcast. We appreciate you a whole lot. But bruh, y'all remember the NAACP leader
Rachel
bitch?
Dolezal.
She was like a fisher. She was black fishing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel Dolezal.
Ain't that some shit? I think she is mixed though.
I seen both her parents.
Huh?
I seen both.
Nigga said I seen both of her parents.
Yeah, I seen both her parents. They was on Good Morning America. Ashamed of her white black ass.
I'm ashamed that she tried to be leader of the ACP.
Well, she got work done though.
And she on Instagram like that.
Nah, that's her OnlyFans. That's what I'm about to say. The former leader of NAACP, she has an OnlyFans, bruh.
The fuck?
Yeah. She got OnlyFans. She got on the back of her ass tattoo right there. Justice. Justice, though, yeah. Man, I'm disturbed. She got to be the NAACP leader, first of all. How'd that happen? That's a problem. Then to top that all off, she gonna have an OnlyFans? A OnlyFans, though? I'm starting to think it's more people that we don't know is doing OnlyFans, bro. I'm starting to think motherfucking principals and shit doing this shit now.
Everybody doing this shit.
Teachers and shit. People you don't know is doing OnlyFans. We still, if we go in that joint, you look, who the? That's my teacher. What the hell? She fat as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, like a teacher. Oh,
Ida B. Wells was the founder. W.E.B. Du Bois back in 1909, 113 years ago.
I remember that. I was 6. Let me stop.
You're talking about NAACP, right?
Right. That's when they first started.
The first one was him. Yeah. It wasn't that many though. It wasn't that many.
Think about her. Oh, come on. There you go. Here's the thing about her. Even though she was like faking what she was, the chick was actually in the NAACP work done. But the thing about it is, if she'd have just been what she was, a white woman, it probably would have been more effective. Because what she did by faking who she was or trying to be black when she was purely white, it just overshadowed the good shit that she actually done. Because it wasn't about what she did. Her work was, I guess you could say, commendable. But it was the fact that when it came out, oh, she white, she told everybody she was black.
So you saying it's nothing black in her?
Ain't nothing black in her.
What's her name?
Rachel Dolezal.
Now, she got justice tattooed on her ass, though. I like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's like a twist in the thing. Like she was the NAACP. It's like she snubbing her nose at a nigga like, yeah, I'm playing with y'all now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't that some shit?
And she had to, her problem was, instead of being who she was, you know what I'm saying? She act like she was Tina Marie. See that?
Not the Tina Marie though. Bro.
Come on, man. Tina Marie is the whitest
now I ain't gonna lie
in the world.
Either she been in the gym, she got some nice legs, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
For the BWA,
she was really trying to turn black.
Yeah, she was. She was doing a good job arriving at that point, though. I ain't gonna bullshit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We can live with that. We will accept you, especially with an ass like that.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take you.
Now she was the NAACP for how long?
No, she wasn't a leader. She was she had worked her way up.
She was the
she wasn't like the head.
Yeah, she was the what's
like
name?
that.
You tripping?
She was
Okay,
she
she
had
did.
to hire up.
And we're gonna let a guest host in. Danny,
Hey, how are you
what's going on
all?
with
Nothing much. How are you?
What's going on, Dan?
Nothing much.
you? I know you've been listening to the former NAACP leader, right?
Yeah.
You know about her? You seen her before?
Okay.
Yeah, she got OnlyFans. What you think about that?
You know what? Everybody nowadays has an OnlyFans.
You know
I
what I
ain't
mean?
mad. Her picture right there. She look nice.
That's why I said I think anybody, the last person you think will have an OnlyFans got an OnlyFans, bro.
That is very, very true. That is very, very true. A lot
Grandma
of
sitting
people
over in
do
the corner might have an OnlyFans. Grandma's about 79, but she might have OnlyFans, bro. That's some shit. Mike, OnlyFans. But see, how does she pull that? My thing.
Not the way Bush percent in his head was curling.
Oh yeah. What about what's the other Bama that led it before her? He was close to White too. He'll mislead her too. I'm gonna get him tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot.
All of them is real. A lot of them.
So who named these people? Is my problem. Who named them leaders to these things? Who get to do that? Like we was doing with the Black Power Awards. Like who do that? Like Danny, you ever heard of the Black Power Awards?
I have. You asked me that before. I have. Yeah. It's something about like the podcast and so forth, but I don't know what city, they have them in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Damn.
We was trying to figure out. I don't know. She not that old even. She like what, 42? He just seeing the picture up on the screen.
No, it's another picture.
He'll enjoy his phone like, damn.
No, it's another picture I was looking at.
What the fuck is that?
That's her.
Oh, that was probably when she was fucking 14 or some shit. She looked little right there, right away in the head. I'm still trying. I'm just hard for me to understand how she become how she do that. She should be.
But they said this happened. This happened 2 years. These pictures was taken 2 years before she was out on her race.
Okay.
Oh, so the whole time she was still acting like she.
Yeah, right. Did her friend? I think was a friend, her alleged friend, outed her. She ain't black.
Oh yeah, she ain't get that money up.
She
ain't spray that money around. Got on OnlyFans now.
Tell everybody you white. You don't give it up.
Tell everybody. Danny, this my man right here. Number one soul brother Tony. I don't think you met him last time.
No, I did not.
How do you do?
This is Danny from Chicago.
Hey. Yep, Chicago.
Podcaster.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying, Doc? How you been? Everything been good?
Yeah, everything been good. My birthday in a few days. It's Libra season, so I'm out here. I'm outside.
Oh, about to get old now, bro.
You say I'm getting old. That's
yeah. What you got planned?
You know what? It's a lot of stuff. I like, Chicago. Everybody loves to skate, so I'll probably be out skating. There's some concerts in town. Probably be at some concerts. Probably be out eating. Probably be outside. Trying to find a sugar daddy. It is what it is. Be outside.
Yeah, now. Yeah. Now Chicago gotta have a lot of sugar daddies out there, bro.
I mean, that's what the sugar daddy.
The sugar daddy city is. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar daddy central.
Nah, but we got the internet now, so it's not no central place no more. Like
yeah, sugar daddies be everywhere. Sugar daddies be everywhere.
Put your cash out and see what happens.
You ever seen the motherfucker put the cash up on the and just drop it on Facebook or some shit?
Yeah, they do that all the time.
He's looking like, what the fuck that supposed to mean?
It's like, it's my birthday. It's like, it's my boom, cash out.
Hey, $2 get you some clothes.
Like, what is happening, bro? I didn't even know you like that though. You know what I'm saying?
When I used to put my cash out there, like, it's my birthday, boom.
You used to do that too?
I did it once.
Danny, you do that?
I did it once. I put my cash app out there. Instead of people paying me and say, let me pay them. I ain't paying shit. It's my birthday.
Nigga send you a request. Hey, you about 800 requests on this joint shit. Like, what niggas requesting $20, $30 off your ass? This
I
is
think
my
I
birthday,
did
man.
that
I'm
one
you for.
time. I think I did that one time. But I see some people just in general just post their cash app like all the
Yeah,
time,
get
just like
me.
post it up there. But I have seen people, they got a nice following and little following, and like I guess like some of their family and friends, they'll, hit it up. They be showing screenshots like, "Thank you for the birthday love."
Yeah. I don't know. That's crazy though. I know. Put my I ain't never thought of that though.
But that when I did it,
Can
that
they
one
hack
time,
your shit out there like that? I mean, what is that?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
see what I'm
did
saying?
that's when I shut my. That's when Cash App shut my shit down.
They fuck around hack your shit. You go there join one day,
It was
you ain't got
like
shit in the bank.
I saying, hey, we experiencing some unusual activity on your Cash App, so we had to shut it down. So what the fuck?
Damn. I
I
think
was
what you
like,
gotta get another card or some shit. You gotta do
I had
something.
to do all that shit, getting a
Yeah.
card, account, all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Why I didn't even trust banks and shit, bro. I ain't never do none of that shit, bro. I'm a sock nigga. I just put that shit in my socks and shit.
I'm a
sock in my
I
mattress.
I used to be a mattress nigga.
Yeah. I like my shit close. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to call somewhere, get online, and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just like to, matter of fact, start counting when I want to. You know what I'm saying?
some banks, a lot of banks, what they do is they charge you for your money. So it's
they
Oh,
like,
they
do.
all do that.
They do.
They definitely do that for sure.
I found that they charge for the ATM. Not if you go to the ATM and get money, but if you go ahead and um, use an ATM that's not their ATM. I didn't know that until like a few years ago. They charge you, and the lady was
Yep.
like, "Yeah, it's like a $8 charge on your account." I said, "For what?" She said, "You get charged for not using our ATMs." I said, "I never knew that." I said, "You mean get charged at the ATM?" I said, "Yeah, that's like $2, $3." She's
Yeah,
like,
they do.
"No, they charge a monthly fee of like I think $8 to $10 a month. Your bank if you're not using their ATMs." I said, "What?"
Damn, for real?
mhm.
Yeah.
They charge you for the ATM fee and they charge you bank ATM fee.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah, that's
yep.
But
fees.
it is. So
See, that's why I don't like a lot of people in my money.
basically you paying about $6-7 for fees.
Yeah,
Yep. You paying to
that'd be my
use the ATM and you're paying the bank for not using the bank ATM.
problem. Getting punished and shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like bad dining. Don't use that bank.
You gonna use our ATM.
But the whole time,
or else.
yeah, that's not good. It's like the whole time. First of all, like I don't know if they do it. I don't think my bank take the money from. I don't
Oh,
think.
you got to look. They probably do because I didn't know that either. You pay
Okay.
so much with your bills and so forth. I didn't think that either until they told me one time and broke that down. And I was like, wait, a minute, I think I was charged double for something. What is this? And
Yeah.
they broke it down for me. Yep. Oh,
You
you
gotta
get
look.
charged if you bank with, like, say, for example, Bank of America, and you go to like a gas station ATM. You're gonna get charged. Was that $2.50 or $3 to use the gas station ATM, and then Bank of America is gonna charge you a monthly fee of maybe like $10 for using different ATMs that's not Bank of America.
Damn. That's why I don't like the middleman in my shit. Cause they get to play games with your money and shit. Like you had
Yep,
10, now you got 7. Why?
yep,
You know
yep.
what I'm saying, dog? You maybe had $7 now and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't do nothing but put your shit in. I should have left in my sock.
Right.
Yep.
Now I know you. It's a lot going on right now, but I know you've seen Kanye West right lately.
Oh, you mean his sweater he had on? What was that, yesterday or something?
What you think about the White Lives Matter type shit?
With Kanye is really cool. He's shot town like I am.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say, since he a Gemini, that zodiac sign. I'm not gonna even blame it on the Gemini. I know he is a creative genius. I give him that. He has been creative, and if he got an idea, he'll do it. But as far as the white lives matter, I mean, I get it. I done had a white best friend, before. I mean, I wouldn't want nothing to happen to her. And then, I got white coworkers that's, cool, and we done all done hung out, But this Black Lives Matters, especially when the world first shut down for 2020, it was something that black people came together and, stood for. But sometimes I think he does stuff to get a reaction. You know what I mean? And he don't care. I mean, I get it. When people say all lives matter.
Yeah. Let me get you off because you look funny. Like, what you think about the White Lives Matter thing?
Pretty much is a slap in the face of the movement.
Yeah.
Pretty much is like, okay, Black Lives Matter movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole thing with Trump and this and that, and then the racist stuff. Then, of all things, what you having the sweater on, you stand next to
Candace on.
Candace on with the shit on.
In the world.
And when you stand next to her with that sweater on, it clearly sends the message that I'm Kanye, I'm Crib Genius. I got Adidas, I had Gap. I got your black dollar in my pocket. I'm a billionaire, so fuck you now.
Yeah.
That's how you feel, bro?
That's how you feel.
What you think, Tom?
I think this. It is a slap in the face to what the movement was all about. Because the movement isn't about, but it started because the movement is about this. It's not another race of people who are getting killed in the streets by law enforcement and so forth, and vigilantes or whatever you want to call them, like black people. You had your George Floyd's and so on and so forth. That's where Black Lives Matter come from. And to put on a shirt that says White Lives Matter when the whole movement is about Black lives being snuffed out by, in basically all the cases, white people. So what are you saying that? What is it supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Other than it's a straight disrespect. It's a straight slap in the face. And what you and Candace Owens and Lauryn Hill's daughter and so on and so forth are doing is garbage.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill's daughter was Lauryn Hill's daughter was out there too. That shirt.
It's garbage.
Oh.
It's not.
I think first of all, when you wear a White Lives Matter, you missing the point, right? Because we already know that lives matter. That's the folk. That's our problem. You think their lives matter too much, way more than ours. That's why we telling you our lives matter.
Right.
So that really ain't make any sense by putting White Lives Matter, because they already dominate the problem.
Right.
Yeah, they are the problem.
So I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, not all of them,
that's
but
that's my point. Because
the privilege, the white privilege is the problem.
Because you haven't
they're the problem. They're the reason why we saying our lie. You feel me?
Yeah, because you haven't seen a white person with 4 black cops on them and one sitting on his neck for 9 minutes and some odd seconds. You haven't seen that. You haven't seen a white guy choked to death for selling loose cigarettes.
Exactly.
But he missing the point because.
And you never seen a black guy get shot in his car with a baby in the back.
Exactly.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, that was so horrible. I remember that.
But Kanye West, like, when people think of him, you think of him maybe as an activist, right? Because to me, by him saying
he don't think. His problem is he don't think.
To me, by him saying, like back in the day when him and Bush was beefing and shit, and he was like, Bush don't care people. But that wasn't an activist moment. It wasn't a moment where he continued on pushing black issues, right? He just stopped there and just said that. which everybody agreed with. He didn't say nothing that nobody knew, right? So he just said something everybody knew and moved on. Do anything about it.
It was at a bad time because what they was doing, he was sitting next to Mike Myers.
Yep.
And it was supposed to have been like something they were supposed to say about the Hurricane Katrina.
About Katrina. And he took it dead.
He took it dead because the people there, they called the insurance company, but the insurance company backed on their ass and just left them there. Instead of giving them new houses or whatever, they just took all the money, threw them in one spot.
You send them to Houston.
But you guys think that by him saying that, everybody felt that way though, right?
Right.
So he wasn't saying nothing as a black man. He wasn't as a black man jumping out in front of something and being forceful, right? He was saying something everybody knew. So by him saying that,
pretty much he was preaching to the choir though.
By him saying he should have done something. He didn't make a next move, right? He just let it go as like he don't care about black people. But he was just saying something that everybody already know. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do anything. So that made him a fool.
When you go back and look at it, and you look at all the things he's done, it's very easy to agree with what everybody says about him. He does things for attention. So
but at the time,
even though he may have been right at the time, and like what you're saying, he didn't follow it up. If you want a statement, then you back that statement up.
He didn't say anything a day after that.
He didn't back it up.
But see, in his case, some people walk the walk, talk the talk, walk the walk. He just talked, and that was it. Now, I can't say Lil Wayne was down in New Orleans and he was marching with the people, and he gave him money. He did give up some money to contribute to the pot, to the city, but the city took that money and everybody else's money and built downtown with it first, and not nobody homes. Remember when he did that?
Man.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
So that was bullshit. I mean, people tried, but at the end of the day, it's whoever they wanted to do with the funds, what they wanted to do. If they wanted to give it up straight to the people, they like, nah, don't do that. And this fund right here, and we'll deal with it. We'll distribute the way we want to distribute, which they did, and gave it straight downtown to build downtown up, and not the people homes, and people were still homeless after that.
What you think?
It's just all bad. I just, I don't like when they take the money and say they're gonna use it for something and then they don't. I mean, that's the same thing how I feel like with Chicago, like when they first did Millennium Park with that beam and so forth. Everybody was like, you putting up a beam and it's just like a silver reflection big beam. Like, don't we have like more things to fix, like potholes? I don't know about the potholes in y'all city. Ours suck. It's just like, you know what I mean?
Like DC.
I don't be understanding, and it's just like they just keep doing it year after year after year. Then they get on TV and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We just had other things going on and this and that." But then they want us to vote for them, and they call and harass our phone when it's time for election season. It's just all bad.
That's
that's like okay.
That's a Tuesday night topic right there.
Okay, so like, here's the thing. I looked at you not familiar with DC, but I know we ain't familiar with Chicago or whatever. But we had a Mayor Barry, go. So of course nothing else went national except for his crack habit in the hotel room. Right.
So you heard about him, Danny?
No, I don't think so. But it sounds a little familiar.
The DC mayor on crack. You heard about it. You had to hear that before.
Okay, that was all over. That was the only thing they wanted to put out
over the world.
That's the only thing they
set me up.
That bitch set me up.
Oh, I remember bits and pieces. Bits and pieces.
That bitch set me up.
Shit, they had a skit on it on Living Color. And Dave and Al Grill coming out that hotel room, all that smoke.
And that was on the video. He did say that though.
He did. He said that bitch set me up.
Hell yeah. So he had the crack in his mouth too.
Yeah, he did. He pretty much got fucked up. He got caught red-handed.
Yes, he did.
At the end of the day, he got caught red-handed. But
He's the best man. Crackhead was the best man.
He was the best
DC
man we
had.
ever had. But
What?
yeah,
Ain't that something?
Ain't that something?
Hey, that sounds crazy when you say Crackhead was the best man we had, but goddamn, he was.
But the government, but I always go back to
this.
this.
But when I was a kid, I used to look at the local channels, right? Mm-hmm. When they had the the round table discussions with the people, whatever, and they had the council members saying this ain't in the budget, that ain't in the budget, this ain't in the budget. With schools fixed, that's not in the budget. But at the end of the mayor term, right, when I was looking at the documentary, at the end, the 99 Lives of Marion, at the end of his term, he had nothing done, and the people pretty much, some people was like, what the fuck are you doing there? But he couldn't do nothing because the council people kept turning funds away. Now, he left. Right. Twice. Man, come on. Yeah.
No. He never. Y'all got to go back and look at the whole situation. He never smoked crack to that night he was set up.
Hey, I looked at him smoking, so I don't care no more.
That's the first time he smoked it.
That nigga was on camera like that. Like, hold on, bro.
He didn't know how to. He had to show him how to use the crack pipe. He smoked it. He never smoked.
We allegedly think that was his first night. Allegedly.
But he was a snorter.
One thing we know for sure. We all know for sure. He smoked that damn night because we looked right at him. That shit was on tape.
And who do you blame for him being a crackhead?
Look at that. He looked like this.
Yeah, the government.
The government turned him out.
I don't know. I don't agree with none of that.
Nah.
That nigga was like, bro. The feds bust in. He was like, that bitch set me up.
No.
Hey, look at him, Danny. That happened for real, too.
Yeah, it happened for real, but you really got to go back
on camera, bro. This is
yeah, but that was the first time he had ever smoked crack.
He's a crackhead, bro.
So he became a crackhead after that. But
so
can't nobody talk. Damn, think about it. Can somebody talk you into smoking crack for one night?
Yeah. Huh? He had to be a crackhead before he did.
Yeah, but he went up there to get high and get
there. Not me, but him.
I'm talking about doing crack a day in your life, but all of a sudden somebody could talk you into it one night? Nah.
He was stressed.
And then you did it real good like this. You did it real good.
Man, you gotta go back and look at that video.
He was real comfortable with that shit. Like, take it.
He didn't know how to use that pipe.
He knew how to use it.
He didn't know how to use that pipe.
Like me and you would have burnt our finger or something. It was our first time. He's like this.
So yeah,
real good with it.
Yeah, if he
stop playing,
he was snorting before the pipe, he was cracking. But outside the fact, my point is when after he became mayor and finished his term, that's when the government stepped in and blocked all the funds. So that's why the council members couldn't do what they wanted to do to help back the mayor funds because the government was really the owners of DC.
Right. Remember when they got so pissed off that he got elected that second time after he got out of jail.
Yeah,
and ran for mayor and won.
He ran for mayor twice.
They took all the power from the
mayor, yeah,
to use the over the budget, over the funds for the city and everything, which they really did out of spite.
They did it out of spite. Yeah, that's that. What he just said is what I was. What they do is you gotta remember. You know when they appoint these mayors and council members, it's pretty much handpicked. So like when after it was all the fact, the new mayor who was not from DC came out of the middle of nowhere and said, "I'm gonna be a mayor of DC." Talked a good game. He did a good game. He had a bow tie on. We all know who he was.
Yeah.
He was a puppet. Yeah. And that's when he started the gentrification process. First step one of the gentrification process is to get rid of the hood niggas out the hood.
I think that.
So it was when I was living on 14th Street, motherfucking police was coming out of Verizon trucks and U-Haul trucks, busting fuckers left and right. So that was step one. That they didn't want to fuck with the families, that was living in the hood. They wanted to fuck with pretty much the niggas that was distributing and because this warrants blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Those are the first people. That's the first thing they did. They did a sweep of every neighborhood in the fucking DC, swept them out of the hood. That's it. The second part that they did was they pushed the families out now if you poor. So that was the second step.
They do it in Chicago, right? They do it everywhere.
They do it real bad in Chicago. Real bad in Chicago. Horribly bad in Chicago. Because,
And that's why the violence is up in Chicago, because them motherfuckers ain't playing that shit.
Chicago always been, Chicago, no offense. Chicago always has been Chicago. But they definitely do it, like if you heard of it, like where the projects were. Kind of like right before you hit downtown Chicago, all of that, Cabrini Green, that's all tore down, and they put people like in the suburbs of Chicago, and then next thing you know, they built nicer things over there, and then the white people start going down that way. Then it's like that's a big popular not hotel, but a big popular hospital and college area, University of Chicago. If you go like 10 blocks away from there, it's kind of like the hood. And probably like within like the last 5 years, they've been trying to like bring up that area. But then if you go back like 2 more blocks, ain't nothing but the hood. Just like where Barack Obama stayed at like Hyde Park. Hyde Park is considered a good neighborhood of Chicago. But then if you go back a little bit over, everybody and everybody mama outside pimping, kicking it, prostituting, whatever.
2 blocks over.
So yeah,
I be telling motherfuckers when they be thinking they moving somewhere that's so fancy or some shit, and then around a block, we live around a block. It's like you ain't shit though, bro.
that's like
2 minutes from me. Like what the fuck?
That's like a DC, somewhere around Fairfax Village and the other part, Alabama Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bougie part of Southeast. But if you go 2 blocks down the street, the crackheads right there, they smoking K2, fucking outside. They been in the joint over outside. They fucking on the outside.
But like she said, those parks like that.
You got 2 men at the bus stop kissing each other.
But see, Hyde Park is a little more so, considered more so upscale, because that's like a decent neighborhood, but it's not as good as everybody think it is, because the news always portrays Hyde Park to be better than. It was like that before even Barack became president. It was like that, but come to find out, of course, as we all know, the media only portrays what they want to portray. And the thing is, over in that area, once you go past like Lakeshore Drive, like you hear Jay-Z and Kanye saying their song Lakeshore Drive is very popular. And once you go like on the hood side of Lakeshore Drive, you will see like the police over there, but you get all the way up north where like, the Caucasian people be at, you don't barely see no police. They be ready to pull the black people over on Lakeshore Drive. They be posted, waiting for you to hit a good 70, 80 miles per hour. They be ready. But Hyde Park is a decent neighborhood, though. I give it that. But, it's not great like it used to be. Stuff happened. I know people that said, people had got raped, stabbed, killed over there. But they would never put that on the news. They would always put what happened in like the hood areas of Chicago. They put that on the news all the time. And they don't never put on the news like what happened up north, like where a lot of the Caucasian people stay. Because they want to make it look like it's good. But you go up north, it be dark as ever over there. They be outside. The Caucasian people be over there at the bars. Woo! They be out there kicking it. And they'll never shut them down. But for something going on our side, they shut us down.
We got a street just like that. We go
Adams Morgan.
I was just about to say Adams Morgan. It's the same atmosphere. If you they screaming and hollering, drunk in the middle of the street, all types of shit. But as soon as you walk up there 3-4 deep as black people,
you
The fans pulling up on you, like, bro, you too rowdy. Like, oh, bro, what about that girl over there with no drawers on? It's just screaming and shit. The fuck is happening? You know what I'm saying?
And they had they recently had a complaint. It was about a couple months ago. Up at Clay Terrace, they had a cookout, and they shut their shit down. They was like, y'all want to see us kill each other and shit. And they were screaming this shit in front of the police. Y'all want us to kill each other and rob each other. Y'all want us to have no cookout. So maybe we'll take our cookouts uptown and see what happens.
I don't know. We did a little cookout this weekend and shit, but I don't know if everybody, a few movies that everybody that been watching lately, like The King and
I seen
Jeffrey Dahmer. And all that. I don't know. Daddy said she ain't watching no Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, because I remember in the 90s, everybody, grandma and mama was talking about that. And I was like, Jeffrey Dahmer, wait, that's the guy who was eating. I said, I'm not watching that because that was all on the news back then. I remember all the older people in the family kept talking about that. I mean, I was old enough to, understand and comprehend like that was some foul stuff. So now as an adult, I'm like, I don't want to watch that. Is you serious? Somebody should have been shot. And you know what? Never mind. God is good. Mm-hmm.
You seen that joint, Tom?
No, I ain't watched it yet.
You seen it, Jay?
I seen.
I mean, we don't really have to see it. We was there during the round time.
Yeah, I already know what happened. Yeah, I don't want to relive that.
90s, Danny. You see, we lived in the 90s. The 90s was like the craziest times ever in life. 80s and 90s. I'm gonna have to say
throw the 80s in there.
You gotta throw the 80s in there too. The 80s and 90s was the craziest motherfucking times of life. O.J. Simpson.
Oh my God.
Serial killers.
Serial killers. You had Jeffrey Dahmer. You had John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
You had the mama that shot Versace. You had the O.J. Simpson chase. I mean, it was all over the place.
When you start thinking what this nigga was saying, shit like he was keeping people hearts and cooking them and all that shit, man. That shit's crazy, bro.
He a little white Idi Amin.
He wanted to keep the people close to him. He was taking them to work, their skulls to work and shit.
Oh no, he did that.
He was he already did.
I know. They tore his ass up.
The dude that did it, he was schizophrenic.
He wasn't that
Nah, it was a nigga that ran out the house and told the feds.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about
the
in
one
jail.
that killed him.
The one that killed him.
Oh, in jail.
He was schizophrenic.
He wasn't that schizophrenic.
And
he was schizo at the right time.
And he was, he kept talking to God. Was like, God, I'm about to kill this man.
I'm about to kill him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. To me, I don't know what y'all think, right? When I think about when people do that, right? You start thinking about what was the childhood like? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get to that?
They showed, how his childhood was, and it was fucked up. Well, first of all, the mother, it could have. First of all, the picture was depicting the childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that got me is that the childhood didn't really get me like that. The child's like, okay, the mother was taking about 100 pills while she was pregnant with him.
That's a big part of it.
And allegedly, well, that's what the show depicted, was that she was taking 100 pills pregnant with him.
He was drunk as shit. He was like 15 years old.
He was an alcoholic. So, his father was showing him taking dead animals, which was weird. That's weird by itself.
That was
but his father cleared it up. His father was a scientist or some shit where he do yard work too, where he was cleaning out the gutter one time and found a whole bunch of bones and shit. That's the bones everybody be talking about, but he don't actually like Jeffrey Dahmer's like. That's what he explained. He was like he was cleaning out gutters and shit like that, and he was more infatuated with animals and shit like that. But he wasn't like a person that did all that, what Jeffrey Dahmer was thinking about. Yeah. But Jeffrey Dahmer as a kid was him doing that. It was hunting animals and stuff like that. Yeah,
he probably was fascinated too, but in another way with killing shit.
Yeah,
and it started off. Party started killing animals. He like, damn, you know, I'm bored killing these animals.
And he was
Yeah,
collecting.
it started off like that too.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna kill a nigga.
And that motherfucker was.
And then-
That motherfucker was collecting tadpoles and shit.
and then another thing, I realized he was gay, so he was going through that problem too. Most gay people had this issue when they trying to figure themselves out.
Again, he used his
He
gay
had that
status.
issue.
I seen this story. I did see John Wayne Gacy, and I also saw the same story they did O.J. Simpson, the American Crimes. They had the O.J. Simpson joint first. Then the second season was the Versace joint. Same thing he did. He went across, but see, he went across country killing gay people.
Mostly black, for anybody who don't know.
No, in case it was just anybody.
You talking about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh, the other guy.
Oh yeah, okay. Jeffrey Dahmer make sure that he was black for sure.
he liked black bodies. That's what he was into, or you know, a certain type of bodies. But it wasn't even only adult boys too. He had a 14-year-old boy. He drilled a hole in his head and put acid in.
Yeah. Now we're gonna tap into him. He had a interview a couple of days after they caught him, which is amazing. How you interview a motherfucker after he did all that
They
shit.
pointed that out on the series too. The thing that gets me is that they treated him like a hero. And you know,
I don't think it's that. I think
they sent comics to his jail. People were sending comic books to his jail. You know,
I just think it's more of a you're infatuated. Just trying to figure out what made you think of that. And then some of the details are more. Make you more, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, they eating dicks and shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He was frying up people's hearts and shit. Like, that's just crazy.
The fucked up part about it was the city and the state and the police. That's what fucked me up.
And the thing about that is, they will, you know, it goes back to race, but they will treat a white mass murderer way different than they would treat a black one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like they treat him a certain way, just like that.
Yeah, like this interview.
Like Dylan Roof. Just like Dylan Roof went in a church on a Wednesday night and killed 9 people.
Oh yeah.
In the Bible.
Yeah.
And he went to Burger King.
And they took that little bash at the Burger King.
Don't make me think of that shit right there. All right. That shit pisses me off. All right, but it's Jeffrey Dahmer right here in his interview when he first came out. We're gonna get into how he's talking, how he's thinking.
Throughout this interview, you realize it is a thin disguise. You do sound, though, like the kind of person who could have said to himself, "This is wrong. I must stop."
I always knew that it was wrong, but after the first killing was not planned. I was coming back from the shopping mall back in '78. I had fantasies about picking up a hitchhiker and taking him battles and having complete control and dominance over him.
The hitchhiker's name was Stephen Hicks. He was just 18. Jeffrey Dahmer took him to his parents' house. There he strangled him with a barbell. He dismembered the body and hid it in a drain pipe. It was Jeffrey Dahmer who gave details to the police.
Right there. Now that was his first joint, right? So your first joint, like, it's not really a sexual thing. It's just he want to kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like he want to be with this dude or some shit.
So
I'm confused.
So the hitchhiker, right? He was on his way to a concert, and he picked him up, and he was like, "Look, man, you know, we're gonna drink." They did get drunk, you know, passed out. Blah blah.
He put some shit in their drinks and shit.
Yeah, he did.
Sleeping powder or some shit.
He woke up. Some Spanish fly. He woke up.
Yeah.
And
like
he woke up. He was like, "I'll go to the goddamn concert." So he was like, "No, stay." I was like, "We got to get the fuck out of here. We got to go to the concert." You know, you say you're driving me there. Take me. She's like, "No, you stay your ass here." And that's when he bashed him in the head with the damn box, strangled him. Yeah.
But you see what he said his first time killing somebody, it wasn't even planned. It's something that happened. Yeah.
But then you see how cold he is. He just not.
Oh yeah, he passed it. He passed all
He's
that.
not even, you know.
Yeah. Cause you can be talking like he just want to tell you the story. He passed all that hiding shit. You know what I'm saying? It gets to a point, man. He was hiding bodies, bro. They was rotting in there,
and he did it real good too.
That was that had to be stressful. Trying to hide that
but the
shit.
fucked up, the thing with me throughout all of this is like the neighbor kept calling the police hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yeah, because of the smell.
Because of the
smell. But he came like one time as an Oriental dude there, right?
The police escorted him back in the fucking killer's house.
And what year was this again?
But I remember the police didn't know.
It's not what year this was.
What year he said his first murder was?
78.
78.
Damn.
That's interesting.
But it was a white guy though.
It was a white guy. It was another serial killer out at the same time.
John Wayne.
Nah, it wasn't John Wayne Gacy. It was Wayne Williams down. That was the years from around there, 78, 79 to 81 of the Atlanta child murders.
No.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too.
He killed 28.
Damn.
The 70s and the 80s and 90s was serial killers. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then at that time, one of those times, it was a dude that was fucking his daughter, trapped her in the basement. That's when they had their show, the movie Woman in the Basement. They kept her impregnated at the same time.
It's a lot of that going on. Yeah, I know
what
you're
year
talking
about. When was Ted Bundy?
I know you're talking about.
Ted Bundy was around 70, 80. It was a lot going on.
There's some sick ass people back then.
Yeah.
It's just how they being. You blame the parents? How you do that, Danny? What you think of when you think of that?
It's a lot. You know, when you got kids, you always supposed to keep an eye on them, at least try to check and see. But you know, back then I think he stayed in like a little hick area or something, and said the parents was always alcoholic or popping pills. So then right there, that lets you know a lot of the times the way your child is gonna be raised. But they didn't pay no attention to him. You know what I mean? And you know, they just let that just go on and on and on. And but definitely with parents, you got to keep an eye on your child. And he turned out to be crazy. And they probably was like, oh, well, he doesn't mean no harm, or I saw it, but I'm gonna ignore it. You know, he's my little Jeffrey. You know, no, he crazy.
He like running around shit.
Right.
Ted Bundy.
And sometimes you would think of it like that's just a child being, you know what I'm saying? But like if he asks you some funny question, like, you know what I'm saying, like something about bones or some shit, you won't think of it as he won't be a murderer. You know what I'm saying? It's like kids ask a lot of crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then also you gotta look at them like you supposed to, just like they say with black parents. You know, you just bust in the room. What y'all doing? What's that? What's that? You mean to tell me all the areas in the house he was, the shed outside his room, you ain't never go look at nothing? You ain't never smelled nothing?
Yeah.
His hands never looked bloody. His hands never stunk when he like reached over to grab a knife or food or something.
That's
something should have triggered common sense, but like, you know what, little boy, you ain't right. Wait, let me go see what you doing.
No bullshit. He probably in that joint killing all types of animals and shit. Like, nigga, you ain't paying no attention to your little boy.
They called that's fucked up. They called the 70s and the 80s the golden era of murders.
It was most of the serial killers during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got the Alphabet murders, Ann Arbor Hospital murders, the Golden Gate murders.
Now, what y'all think about
crazy.
Overall, people making movies and putting movies like this out? Is that a problem? They try and boycott the joints and shit. A problem for having this type of movie then?
For what?
A little bit. I would say with this whole Diamond series and so forth on Netflix, like I said, when you asked me to watch it, I don't want to watch it because I heard of it too much in the 90s when everybody was talking about it. And a lot of people on social media now are saying that the families that, you know, the black guy who escaped to tell about it, I think they said like he went through like drug and alcohol abuse after a while. And, you know, then the people that actually that did die through him, you know what I mean? All the families are pretty much reliving it. You know what I mean? Like, why are you saying this? You know what I mean? it's a lot to bring up. And right after Black Lives Matter, a few years, they had to been planning this, beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
normally a movie takes, or a TV series takes about what, a year and a half.
Please be clear. It's going down the big way. See you in the south in the building. Young Buck, my brother.
My bad.
I think when like it's I think I got kind of tacky just to put all this shit again. Shit a trick. I mean, PDST wasn't a thing or wasn't known back when this was going on, but you had to know they going through post traumatic stress syndrome. So
I cannot hear you all. Hmm. Mm. Let me see. I cannot hear you. Mm-mm. 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 I can't hear you. Mm-mm.
Where'd she go?
That just happened.
Oh, she gone.
But she was just saying something that I
That's
get a little
old.
more, but they didn't pay no attention to.
What you talking about, bro?
It suddenly went out.
All right. Let's get back on this.
When she came back on, the sound went out.
What about them ass? Them ass went through there?
Right, this is right when the sound went out.
What's that right there? What's happening?
Tacky just to put all this shit again.
That was a while ago though. So we gotta do these ads one more time. Cause I don't hear nothing there. You hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I did my headphones, everything. I couldn't hear you all.
Oh, okay. We're back.
But it's something we do be doing, right? We go back in time. I don't know if you've been on it before. And we go back in time, listen to rappers and then freestyles or interviews.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we get a critique at the end, either 1 through 5 mics. You know what I'm saying? So we want to let you come in on this right here. We're gonna do. We call this. You here? You good? Everything good now?
Yeah, everything good.
We don't know when that start happening though. You know what I'm saying? You got it?
Yeah,
When it happened?
It happened 127. Right before we did the
Oh, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Those good old days when was rap.
We did the ads right before we did the ads.
Oh, that ain't good. I'm about to do that again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now hold on, Danny. Before we do the back in the day, we gotta pay some bills real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then we had this problem with the audio, so we gotta do this again. You know what I'm saying? Now, hotdesires.com. You know what I'm saying? Hotdesires.com. It's one place you gotta go to for sure, Danny. To take care of your sexual needs. You know what I'm saying? I know you got that bag, Danny. You got that bag? Hey, you ain't know what was going on, did you? You know what I'm saying? But look, if you having a boring sex life right now, ladies, you know what I'm saying, dog? Sexually unleash, come be liberated. Explore all your sexual desires at hotdesires.com. High quality, body safe, and fun apparel, products, and novelties to enhance all sexual experiences. You know what I'm saying, dog? Go to hotdesires.com and take care of all that. You feel me, bro? You feel me, Danny? Don't forget that. It's hotdesires.com.
And the promo code is OnlyFansJ.
OnlyFansJ.
There's a difference between a haircut and getting fresh. You'll see what I mean coming out of Fresh House Grooming Studios. Family friendly, family prices, family atmosphere. Get your services from the top professional barbers and stylists, ponytails, braids to fades. Fresh House Grooming Studios at 3613 St. Barnabas Road, Suitland, Maryland. Where customer service is the best and your fresh
Is the test.
And I miss those good old days when it was rap.
All right, now that's out the way now. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
Yeah, we had to do that. That had to be done.
Something had to be done. Yeah, you're right. Now I think about it, that had to be done. You know what I'm saying? Doc? Now I'm thinking about Young Buck. Danny, you ever heard of Young Buck?
Of course.
Yes, I did.
You fuck with you? Now you say yes, you did. Like you listen to something. You like him? He
He
can rap.
was cool. He was cool. That was a G Unit, right?
Yeah, you right. Gee, what you think, Tony?
Yeah, he's all right.
Who, Young Buck?
Yeah, he's all right.
What you think, Jay?
He was okay.
Why everybody ain't like him though? Yo, what the fuck going on?
He's okay.
I mean,
he,
you know, it was 50. Lloyd Banks did a little something. Then came Young Buck. I think it was in G Unit. It was that order.
Young Buck, yeah. Hold up, the other nigga was better than Young Buck though. What's the other motherfucker you said?
It was 50.
Lloyd Banks,
Young Buck, Tony Yo-Yo,
Yes, Tony something. Yeah.
and the game left, of course.
Yeah, the gang was in the G Unit.
Yeah, that's how you got started with G Unit.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if he was actually signed to G Unit, but he was like doing
Shake Aftermath, but they put him with G Unit. You try to he was G Unit West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
it was stupid.
Terrible. I think Diddy did that dumb shit too with the West Coast, and
he had
Danny. He did that with the band too. The band.
He had like a Bad Boys West or some shit.
Yeah, Bad Boy South.
Oh yeah.
That's where you had. That's when what's his name? Jock came into play.
Young Jock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. He's terrible too, yeah.
That's when Young Jock came into play. Yeah, not CTE. The Boys on the Block, whatever the call. That's what Jeezy was in the group.
Oh yeah.
So
this real name is David Donnell Brown.
Lord have mercy.
That's Young Buck. Oh my God.
Not his government. Okay.
Yeah. It'd be their names for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. He's with Cash Money at first and shit. He was with Cash Money at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like his last label. Cause I don't remember nobody after him. After Cash Money fuck with him. That was it.
You on
YouTube after that, yeah.
After Cash Money, it was he was with G Unit. That's when he got signed to G Unit.
All right, back.
Oh, he was with Cash Money first.
Cause Cash Money, he was with them before G Unit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know that.
That was when Cash Money was starting to get on the hiatus with Lil Wayne, between Lil Wayne and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he from Nashville, Tennessee, and we all know it's rumors that he was playing with them boys.
Yeah, I know.
You heard that?
I don't think that was a rumor. I think that was really it.
Allegedly.
Because 50 went on.
What you think, Danny? I don't know. You heard about that?
50.
No, I did not. This is all news to me.
Okay, Young Boy had an issue with them boys. Not straight complete boys, but them boys that dress up like girls.
Yeah.
One of those. Yeah.
Oh, them trans testicles.
Yeah. Remember, he was in jail too.
He had a problem with those.
Yeah.
And he said, allegedly, he said he had no issue with those. He wasn't doing those. But he's always around them. And what's the younger name? Stacy. I mean, I know you know Danny. What's her name? Star?
Yeah.
That's her name?
Star, right? Is that what you're talking about? Sydney
Yeah.
Star? Yeah.
That's a problem. That dude right there is a problem.
Who's Star?
He dressed up like a girl.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if he got the sex change yet though. He probably did. He was on Love and Hip Hop for a minute, so he probably got his sex change by now.
You talking about the one from Florida?
What's his name?
Miami?
Yeah. I don't know if he Miami.
Star. You talking about the flamboyant one?
The Star. The dude
the wild one?
Dressed up like a girl. Star. Something Star.
It was Sydney Star. It was Sydney Star. It was
Sydney Star. Yeah. Sydney Star.
From Miami, right?
I think so.
I think they ended up being on one of those reality TV shows. I can't remember, but Sydney Star, I know, was definitely like, you know,
it's a transgender dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if he transferred. I don't know if that happened yet, but
he transferred.
But he was on Love.
Changed over.
He was on Love and Hip Hop one time when they was trying to get him on a record label, and he just blew the shit in the studio, fucked that whole rhyme up. I don't know if y'all seen that. He's just some trash. It was terrible, and he kept on. Remember, Main Man said you was in my inbox for 6 months, and this the shit you rap. You know what I'm saying? What's Main Man to fuck with all the bitches on Love and Hip Hop?
You talking about from New York?
Yeah.
Oh, Rich Dollars.
Richie Dollars, yeah. And he was in his inbox, and Richie Dollars put him in the studio. And
I know
Rich
Rich Dollars ain't gay.
Nah, he put him in the studio.
Okay.
I keep calling him, but he dressed up like a girl. I don't know if he's a girl yet or not. He a girl yet, Danny?
I have no idea.
I doubt it though.
Dang.
I think some of them just be dressing up like that. And just that be it.
He used to fuck with Eddie Winslow.
The one he fucked with.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, now
he do like a girl now. Don't get me wrong.
I do know what you're talking about. That Eddie Winslow was all over him.
He do like a girl.
He can't deny that.
But as a dude, Winslow said he fucks with him pretty. He don't deny he fuck with those dudes.
Yeah, he said he do.
Eddie Winslow, everybody don't know. He played on
Family Man.
Yeah. So he ain't got no problem with tech. He laid in the bed, took on Instagram and everything with dude.
Yeah, he put his finger in between the crack.
Not good.
Right.
That stop.
He was rubbing in the ass.
Yeah, he did all that, Danny. Yep. Now, this is Jump Up in the basement. Now, this ain't my man right here, Tigger. So I don't know who the fuck this is. This is some other fool. To me, Tigger, if it ain't Tigger, it's gonna be a lame motherfucker. Because Tigger be flowing like shit though, bro. But this some other fool with Young Buck in the basement. Now, at the end, we're gonna give our critiques. You know what I'm saying? We 1 through 5 mics. We got Danny with us, a special guest host on the podcast tonight. You know what I'm saying, dog? Shouts out to her. So here we go. This is Third Perspective.
In the big
Young Buck.
way. G-Unit South in the building. Young Buck, my brother.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Drama, shout out to all the DJs. Look, hey, this is how we're gonna handle this. I'm gonna make it real short and simple, but look.
Rap, motherfucker.
The game been good to me. I'm still running wild where I used to be. Yeah, the projects where we move the keys. Try to tear down the bricks, we refuse to leave. See, regardless, I'ma do my thing. I don't care what set you claim. I just met you, man. Be happy that I let you slang. Cause if I let 50 know, he gon' bust your brain. And if all y'all out here wanna get it, then holler G-Unit South. Let me know you with it. Yeah, it's about to get crazy in a minute. That's why my show that purse got a 380 in it. I'ma give y'all one more chance. We cool, but I ain't shaking no hands. Next time you won't hear about whatever gonna happen. My album went platinum. I find out people will change on you. In my 69 drop, the Superman Chevy, I'm too clean to stop. Make them lean and rock with it. I know I'm the my police chick, take care of the tickets that I get. I used to ride spinners, but too many rappers got them. This phantom cost a $250,000, I can do without them. I think I'm about to pop a bill, get on that patrol. I'm lead a block alone. Yeah, get that G-Unit South. Straight off the door.
Right now, we get to watch another video. Watch this video. Walk it out.
Yeah.
Please be clear.
What you think? That's Young Buck in the basement. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Tone?
I don't think much. I'm gonna leave it at that.
1 through 5, Mike. What'd you give?
I give him a 2.5.
2 mics.
You can throw in a half if you want to.
Oh, 2.5. 2.5 mics. What you think, Jay?
I'm gonna have to give him one mic.
Yeah, too generous. He threw me when he talked about I'm gonna have to go tell 50 he'll bite. He lost me there.
Hey, I remember that too, y'all. That's the first thing hit my head. Was like, why you say that?
Come on. I'm gonna go tell 50.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like a bitch.
That nigga said if I tell 50. After that, he wasn't even on beat and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's why I gave him a 1.
Gave him 1? God damn.
That threw me.
The lyrics threw me off too.
You a grown ass man, you gonna run to 50 or somebody?
You gonna tell somebody?
A 1?
Man.
Tell?
A 1? 1 mics from Jay.
Yeah, goddamn mic. You goddamn right. That shit was trash.
What you think, Dan?
I was gonna say like a 2.5, 3.
2.5, 3?
2.5, 3.
That was very generous.
2.5.
In between,
Yeah, I mean, when 50 first came out, I was rocking with 50. What was that, early 2000s? But listening to him,
I'll tell you, bro. When we go back and listen to people freestyle, we start thinking, "Damn, I thought he could rap." It started throwing you on when you listen to people freestyle. I swear to God, since we've been doing this, bro, some of the people I thought can rap, I start listening to on this and be like, "Damn, he can't rap." But yeah, how many you get? 1, 2?
2.5.
2 mics.
I guess so.
I'm gonna have to go with 2 mics too, bro. Like I only give him 2 mics because at the beginning he was good. At the end he was just all off beat. All types of shit.
And then he want to tell 50.
Then he gonna tell.
It was terrible. If I call 50, he gonna clean your whole house. What you gonna do? But I didn't know he was on was on something South.
Who?
He said he was from on
G
South.
Unit South.
G Unit South. They had that shit too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know G Unit did the South and West shit.
He was
my God.
It was bad. But
yeah,
then,
it was bad.
Trying to take over.
But then
not good.
But then later on it got worse. You added Mace, then you added Mobb Deep. Yeah.
Mace alright. I ain't gonna hate on Mace like that.
Because the shit with
no, I ain't gonna hate on Mace too. But you changed his name to Murder Mace.
Not good.
What the fuck is he murdering?
And then you supposed to be a reverend or something. Why murdering your name now?
Why murdering your name? Use rapper. Use rapper. Pastor. Use Pastor Mason Betha.
What is it?
Which one are you gonna do?
Yeah. Mason Betha?
Yeah.
That's that nigga name?
You ain't read the book? How you got
Mason Betha. Oh, that's terrible, bro. I call myself Mace too.
Those good old days when just rap.
Change my name.
I do got good news though. Him and Cameron finally getting together now.
Cameron.
Okay.
And him, Cameron, and Jadakiss supposed to be doing the little tour or something.
Oh, okay.
I bet you Cameron won't bring his ass down here.
With that pink Lambo.
Ever again.
They tried to get his ass too.
Yeah, because he played the part of a nigga that a hated nigga in this part.
I hated one.
A hated nigga.
He was by,
and he thought that shit was cool coming down here after you done portrayed this nigga in a movie.
Yeah.
And come on, bro.
Yeah, that was the reason why he got shot. Because
part of it.
Yeah.
That was the main part.
It helped, yeah.
Because he played a snitching ass nigga that got everybody up out of DC.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was Rico in the movie, but as a nigga.
Oh my God, yeah.
Alpo,
yeah.
They tore his ass up. He thought he was gonna go back to New York like nothing happened.
Yeah, they I think they probably came down here and went up there and did that. I don't know.
Dang, you catch the BET Awards? Hip Hop
No,
Awards?
I don't even watch it no more. It's not like what it used to be.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. You on my boat on that one.
Yeah,
I
stopped
said the
watching
same thing. They ain't, it's shitty now.
it. Yeah.
I don't know. Is that the talent though?
No,
or
it's not the talent.
What is it?
It's not authentic no more.
It's not.
Yeah.
BT is not authentic no more. It's full of buffoonery.
That's what Viacom. When Viacom
not the buffoonery
BET,
though.
Yeah. When Viacom or the parent company of CBS bought BET,
yeah,
all of that shit got.
They put it under the umbrella of Paramount now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all that
it's
shit got.
It's on Paramount Plus now.
Yep.
I think once my man Johnson gave it up,
it went
he
down.
sold it to Viacom.
It wasn't a conscious black person leading it, so you were not gonna get black material on that.
What's her name? Deborah Lee, but she was still responsible for a lot of buffoonery and coonery on that damn station.
Not the coonery though, bro.
That was the big. That was at the end. Like
coonery though.
That was like towards the end when they start getting rid of shows. Like they start
Rap City,
Rap City. And
what's my joint?
106
and Park.
Yeah. 106 Park. Yeah.
That was my joint right there.
I said 102 and Park. 106 and Park.
No, the last joints had Bow Wow on the joint.
Yeah, because he was the most.
He was like the host or something, right?
Yeah, he was the most. He was the host. He was the most. He was the guest that been there the most.
I think him and Shawty stopped fucking with each other at the end. What's the younger that fuck with Safari? Safari fucking. He had babies with one of these bitches.
Erica Mena.
Erica Mena.
Yeah. Erica Mena. He fucked with Safari, yeah.
Bow
She was
Wow
fucking with Bow Wow before Safari.
Bow Wow,
but she was cheating on Bow Wow though, for real.
I think Bow Wow looked at her as a.
Because that shit was too fast. She left him and got married that quick.
No, they had been broken up for. I remember that. Yeah, she did date him, but they had been off for a minute before I think she started talking to Safari. But her and Bow Wow seemed like really close.
Engaged. But you remember she got engaged soon as she left Bow Wow. It's like she got engaged.
Because I think they was on Love and Hip Hop for a minute together, yeah. And then they stopped fucking with each other. So yeah, it was a little while after Bow Wow, yeah. It was almost a year.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Yeah.
And I don't think Bow Wow fucked with her like that anyway. He was just fucking with her.
I think his real target was Simmons.
Yeah, he wanted my girl,
Angela
Simmons. Yeah. That reminds me, they had the wars and shit, right? And so, main man say he fucked my girl. Y'all heard about this? You know what I'm talking about, right?
You talking about Chloe Bailey?
No. That's my baby right there, Chloe.
Oh, you talking about the baby said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said in the song he fucked Meg Stallion.
First of all, hold on. I'm gonna go around. Danny, you think they had sex?
Man, I thought it was done, but that's just my personal opinion. I hope not. But never say never. Everybody done had an ugly person. Everybody done had a retarded person. Everybody done had a crazy person. Everybody done had somebody they said they're never gonna get a vagina to. So
wait. Is we talking about baby?
Yeah, everybody got skeletons.
So he say he hit the joint. Why wait this long though if you hit this joint?
It could be, promo, and then they said his album that he just put out didn't do so well, and they were saying that had something to do when he was talking about the LGBT.
Yeah, let's get on that for a minute.
Yeah, so he could have said that just to generate some stuff, and then remember they were in the studio, I think, at one point in time. So he could have did that just to generate some hype, but it seemed like they were saying his album that he just put out didn't do so well. So
and I think it's a lot going on with him, right? The LGBTQ joint is a problem, right? When he got on stage and said his friends are not some shit. They're not them type of gay motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They clean gays or some bullshit he said.
But you remember the very first thing he said was, if you
he said some shit like that. Yeah.
The first thing he said, remember we did a podcast on this. He said, if you don't get fucked in the ass in the parking lot, put your idols in there. Remember?
Yeah, he said that too. Yeah.
He said, if you
So remember he had to apologize to the LGBTQ. Is that
LGBTQ.
yeah. It's something else on the end now, I think.
It's plus A.
Plus A.
They add a letter every week.
After a while, you're gonna be A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. You're gonna say the whole joint.
The motherfucker that said something bad about the alphabet group, and
they're gonna say the whole alphabet joint, start with an L.
The A to Z group. And they pissed off at him.
Okay. The official joint is LGBTQIA.
Wait a minute. IA. I didn't know there was IA on the end now. IA. What's that for?
Didn't I just tell you they add some new shit every week?
IA. What's that?
Gay. It was just the A.
I'm sorry. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual.
Huh?
Yeah, huh?
Oh, back the fuck up. You lost me somewhere in there. I don't know.
That's right.
You said bisexual, right?
Hold on.
Lesbian.
Let me get back. Lesbian, gay, bisexual.
What happened after that?
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual.
Intersex. All right, fuck it.
Well, yeah.
I know I might get in trouble for this.
I only know what that is, bro.
Wasn't it just easy when you can call them fags?
I just don't know what is that? The extra thing you just said at the end. What's that?
Lesbian.
You know that, Danny?
Leave me out of it.
I don't know what that is.
What that is.
Oh shit! They added even more letters.
All right, that's it.
It's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and or questioning.
Or questioning?
What?
Intersex, asexual, pansexual, and
see, I ain't doing all
demisexual.
That, it's just too much. I ain't even gonna do all that.
Just say you the gay community.
Fuck all that. Yeah, the gay community is cool for me.
That's all.
And to us, gay is all that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a dude dressed up like a bitch, that's gay to us. You know what I'm saying? All that goes into one pile.
It ain't like, it ain't like we coming out and saying
we separate these letters like this. This is unnecessary.
We the black colored Negroid African American from Africa people.
Jesus, it's
too many letters. There are 11 sexualities. 11 types.
No, we're not about to do that.
Fuckers too.
We ain't about to do no. Whatever that is, right? Did you about to do? We ain't about to do it. I'm gonna stop. We good.
One. You straight or you not?
12. We don't want to hit 12.
Well, it's 2. You straight or you not?
Yeah. We good.
The
now. Yeah, that's too much for me, bro.
It's a lot cool.
Yeah. So look. So yeah. That shit. It's hard for me to even start to say L, whatever the fuck, because I don't know what's after that no more. Man. I was like, what the fuck? I try to be what's the name with y'all, but y'all doing too much now. Man. To be honest with you, bro. It's just too many letters for me, bro. Every other week is something different. Fuck that.
Oh, they're gonna add on. They're gonna add a P and an S next week.
That won't be good.
Wow.
But then the weekend one, it's like the same winners winning these awards too, bro. Y'all noticing that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who the record company's pushing.
That's cool. That's true though. Yeah. But that's cool. But can we get the most talented people winning shit though?
No, because
like Lotto, how is she winning new artist award? This bitch been around about 10 years. I don't know what the fuck. She not new. How Lotto is new? I've been hearing about this bitch now for 5-6 years, bro. She new?
Yeah, I've been hearing her for a minute.
How the fuck is she a new artist?
Mm.
You know,
well, she's saying more popular within like the last 2 years. She became a little bit more so popular. So
yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know,
but
it's kind of
to win the award for the best new artist, like
that's like saying
now Carly Bailey. What's her name?
Chloe and Holly.
Now that's a new artist. Now that could be a new artist right there. What the fuck are you talking about? But that shit she talking about, she been around forever.
That's like saying Doja Cat is the new artist of the year. She
oh
probably
my God,
nominated
not
too.
Doja Cat. Please.
Doja Cat been out like 30 years.
Trash. Doja Cat been out a while. She won you're right. She won a new artist last year, right?
Yeah.
They've been out forever.
She probably nominated again. They running out of artists.
We say, all right, the best female R&B and pop artist was Jasmine Sylvian.
Look.
Y'all know these people, right?
Hey, look. You read that again?
Jasmine?
No, read the category.
Best female R&B and pop.
Pop. When did pop come in BET Awards?
That's true. That's a good point.
That's a Grammy in America.
That is a good point, bro.
Category.
Why would pop be in BET Awards?
That's what tells me that this shit is watered down now.
That's a good point.
Corporate. It comes from.
And then BET Awards is not only shown on BET. It's shown on fucking MTV. It's shown on VH1. When you look,
it's all of them under the same.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah,
all of them. MTV, VH1,
shit,
BET.
Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards be on this shit.
Yeah, they owned by Viacom.
I know. All of them is under one umbrella, and it's all of them owned by Paramount.
Yeah.
So you're not going to push like
that's fucked up.
The artists, the black artists that you will see on BET, you're not going to push them to VH1s and the MTVs unless you put them in a pop music category.
But see, here's the fucked up part about it. You see this, I look at like a pure black joint, like Revolt and
TV1.
And TV1 and
BET is not it no more.
It's not it.
It ain't been for a minute.
And that's sad because you got black entertainment in your name. What the fuck wrong with you? You should be Rap City, all that shit should be on there all day. Ice Cube Fridays and shit. Put some shit on there, bro. Let them niggas make some movies and put on there, man. BET just what are y'all doing?
They are. They let one person go on there.
No.
Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah. He put him on BET?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep.
I hate Tyler Perry, bro. He like the worst motherfucker. I hate these people, bro. Damn.
That's the only person that got shows and movies on.
Like fuck, he hogging all the airspace. And he got a studio, ain't let no black people do anything at. Like this thing is the worst.
And pushing up with cool characters.
He the worst, bro.
That's what they've
been
saying.
Huh? Say it again.
I said that's what they've been saying. Like as far as like the coon characters, like I heard him say like the coon characters and so forth. Yeah, some of it's kind of like the series and so forth. Some of them seem like they're repetitive, you know what I mean? Like some of the shows like talk about the same thing.
It's ridiculous shit.
Thank you, Danny. You on my boat again. I said the same shit. The pastor is dead. He cheating on his wife.
You gotta
his
realize,
son is gay.
If it's one person writing all the movies, it's gonna get the same feel.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You gotta
just like Ice Cube wrote all Fridays. They got the same feel.
Then they make a show like the president. If he's cheating on his wife fucking everybody. Tom did Derry. He's bisexual.
All his shows and all his movies, it's the same premise. They got the same premise. It's just different situations. He just put the same story on another situation. That's all he does. Yeah. He just recycling the same garbage.
It's ridiculous. I don't like none of his movies, bro.
And you know who the first person that said that shit is buffoonery?
Spike Lee. And they just bought that.
Now he made black movies, bro.
And they just bought that shit back up. Yeah, him, John Singleton.
John Singleton.
Yeah.
The Hughes brothers.
Like we don't think of Tyler Perry as a person that make black movies, bro. Like you don't think of him.
I always thought I stopped watching him because I always thought, especially with the characters like Brown, Medea,
I'm tired of Medea shit.
And them characters like that, I always thought they was cool characters. And to me, they just set.
I don't know the joint when he dressed up like a woman. That's like you were saying before. Like most of the people that does that get paid.
Yeah, Spike Lee said that's buffoonery. Yeah. Like you see Spike Lee make these movies, but you don't see him. You don't see his money being in the billionaire wise because he don't go with the grain of these people that makes these movies.
Like Tyler Perry, really.
Like Tyler Perry, who makes
he don't make movies he don't make movies
buffoonery movies.
Yeah, that make us look bad as a race. He make movies that make that basically.
It's more uplifting to the black culture. Yeah. More something for black culture to.
And he always gonna tell a story that need to be told.
Yeah.
Right. Like Malcolm X and you know,
most times.
School Days was a movie that needed to be told.
It was like a musical. You know,
I fuck with School Days. But stuff like that you can't make now.
And it's funny,
Jungle Fever.
And you can't make Jungle Fever today. Stuff like that you don't make today.
Yeah, Jungle Fever.
Oh man, they have a fit. Somebody try to make a Jungle Fever today.
Another thing I feel like what's his name, the baby and shit. I think the whole point of him falling the LBGQ whatever fuck that was a problem for him first. But
XYZ.
he too much. He all his songs are on Instagram, YouTube. He put all this shit out like every 2 weeks, bro. Like, it's no time for nobody to want to hear you. You putting up shit that's lackadaisical type shit. Like you can making shit that you making in an hour and putting it on YouTube. You feel me?
Then by the time
that's not. What are you doing?
Then by the time you put your good shit out,
exactly. We done heard enough of your dumb ass.
Man, I don't like this shit.
Like what the fuck? And then when you say you fuck my baby, that's my baby right there, boy. You know that's my baby right there. Now I really don't fuck with you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
I don't fuck with you if you did it, and I don't fuck with you if you didn't. Because you lied, first of all. And if you did, I ain't gonna like that. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, you even gotta go.
That's my baby right there. What's wrong with you?
You know, Curtis Blow didn't drop an album every 2 months.
Oh my God.
People start getting tired of you.
You seen Megan Thee Stallion? First of all, you gotta follow her on Instagram. She the shit on Instagram, bro. You got to. Then she got a boyfriend. I don't know who this fool is, but he living a life right now, as far as I'm concerned. Man, this nigga playing a game. She got her ass in this nigga face on Instagram, bro. Y'all seen that?
Oh yeah.
Jesus, that's the life. She showing all the women how to be a girlfriend, bro. Be honest with you. She twerks, she cooks, she go to school, she put her ass in your face while you play the game. She the shit, bro. I fucked her, yo. She the shit. But look, she got a new boyfriend now. What's his name?
Party or something? Party. Party or something like that.
I think that is his name. Party.
Party.
Is he a rapper or some shit?
But it's spelled like Pardi.
It's some Party, yeah. But I think he should go ahead and play the lottery too, bro, because he's a lucky motherfucker. Go to the casino, nigga, ASAP. What's wrong with you?
He's a lucky man.
Her and Chloe Bailey is an issue for me. All right, I got my issues right. Chloe Bailey, right? Y'all know Drea? Used to be on
Love and Hip Hop. I mean,
Housewives.
Basketball
Wives, yeah. You know her, Danny?
You said Drea?
Drea, yeah. You don't remember her? She's on Basketball Wives, yeah. Oh, man, those two people right there is just like they're my babies, bro.
You mean 3?
Okay, yeah, 3. I missed one, yeah. They're my 3 babies, Danny.
Okay.
Chloe Bailey, you know that's my baby.
Actually,
right
it was
there.
4.
Yeah.
You also mentioned, but you ain't missing what you call it lately, though. Look at this dude.
That's my baby right there.
Damn.
Oh my God. But it's a new one coming up though. The young be singing that munchy shit. What's her name?
Oh,
It's something.
Ice Spice.
Ice
Spice or something like that.
Y'all like that?
I heard that.
You like her, Dan?
I don't really know of her. I just started hearing about it like recently. I don't know what she does. Is she a rapper, singer? I don't
You
know
heard the
what she
song?
does.
Much?
No,
You heard about that song though, right? You heard about it?
I heard the song.
I heard the song. You heard the song yourself?
Yeah, I heard the song.
What you think about the song?
I don't like it.
If we was to give it mics, which y'all would give it?
0.
Damn. I was gonna say 2.
I would get that thing a 1, bro. That joint's some trash. She can't even rap, bro. If that's her rapping, she's a trash. But she on a red carpet, so you can't hate on her. So fuck
What
it.
was we talking about earlier? It might have been.
She can't rap.
Talent is not a necessity these days.
That's true. That song, I like the song though.
You don't need.
But if you listen to her rap, she cannot rap, bro. That shit is trash. It at least a second grade rapper.
Man, because you got all these studio singers.
At the very least, bro.
To
That
me,
shit's trash.
Like, I like that, you know,
It's a good song
Body-wise,
though.
Yeah.
Oh hell
Body-wise,
yeah!
that's
Good
it.
God, I smacked it.
But that's
Excuse
it.
me, Danny. I would smack that ass real quick.
But
Left and right smacks.
body-wise,
On that cheek.
body-wise, her and Chloe, body-wise.
Chloe, man,
But-
stop! Don't bring Chloe up in this
But Ice
conversation.
Spice, no.
Ice Spice to me.
As far as rapping, no.
All right, if you would put Ice Spice and Chloe together, right? Ice Spice, I'm hitting to the hotel real quick, right? Chloe, I might introduce my mom to her, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I might take her to mom real quick. Hey, mom, this is my baby right here. You know that? Ice Spice, your shit. Moms will never meet. You'll never see this bitch ever in mom's life. Mom's probably seen 2 bitches my whole life, bro. She don't see bitches, bro. No. She don't see them. Once she see are important. You know what I'm saying now?
Mm-hmm.
And this one here, Ice Spice, would not be important. Trust me. But my baby, the other baby, will be real important. What's the other Drea too? You know what I'm saying, dog? Hey, Danny, look her up.
Oh, I know he's talking about Drea, the light skinned girl.
That's what
The
was.
cute. Yeah, she's real cute. Yeah.
That's my baby, yeah.
I thought you were saying Andrea at first. You talking about Drea, yeah. They got the swimsuit line. Yeah, I know you've been following her. Yeah, she got her swimsuit line and all of that. Yeah.
Oh, you best believe it. I ain't missed that one either. You know what I'm saying? At all, Jay. You know about that, Jay?
Which one?
See, he don't even know, Dan.
I know about Drea.
Oh, yeah, I know you know about Drea. For sure. But I appreciate, I don't know about, they still doing, what's the name, right? With my man, they got 10 kids. This nigga done had a 10th kid, bro.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon, bro.
Him and somebody else just dropped their 10th one back to back. It's Nick Cannon and
10 kids, bro.
I think Young Boy, right? I think Young Boy.
Yeah,
Young Boy
yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
Wow. At that point, it's just like you mentally is not stable, bro. You or your girlfriend.
What you call it? Drop.
No, he ain't had all 10 for one person though. You know what I'm saying? Like this girl could be one person that ain't never had kids before. You know
Shit, Kiki Wire got about 11 or 12.
But actually, she don't. I don't think what it is was remember. I think her previous marriage or the other relationship she was in. I think she still claims. I think his kids. They still cool with her. So everybody think like she's had that many kids, but a few of those kids are not biologically hers. I think she still claimed them. Yeah. But I think like biologically, she might have had her last child might have made it maybe like her 7th or her 8th, maybe I think, but I don't think she's at 10, 11, 12. A few of those are
I know
previous kids. Yeah.
I know she was dropping them junk.
about
Every time I look at the show or look at something of hers, she pregnant. I'm like, damn, again.
getting it in.
That's true. That is true.
It's like, damn.
Danny, I don't know if you got a chance to watch The King, did you?
No.
I ain't watched that either. I gotta get into that.
I watched The King.
You already watched it? What you think about the joint?
It's women empowerment, but right now, well, to me, it kind of glossing over and watered down a little bit. Just a little bit, because it's not really people of African culture. What's
the whole point of it? What are they doing? What's the
woman? Well, it was a king, and
how did she was actually called the king,
and not the queen.
She was okay. She was the commander of the tribes, right? So everybody say it was different levels. They had the poor side, they had the tribes. Just then they go behind this gate. And it's like a kingdom or whatever. And, she was the front runner of the kingdom or whatever. She did all these wars and shit.
I got you.
Within the culture. But then it's a little watery, though, to me. A little bit.
I know what you're saying now. So before I watch it, I don't want to know a whole lot, right?
Yeah,
but
I ain't trying
I want to know.
Too much.
She led. Was it all women? Was it all women? Was it all women?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It had like maybe about 10% men, 90%.
So her army was women, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely got to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that after Saturday morning.
Definitely got to watch that, Danny.
Yeah.
For sure.
With Viola Davis in there, yeah, definitely.
Definitely gonna check that out. We appreciate you, Danny, man, for coming on Third Perspective, being a guest host tonight. You know what I'm saying, dog? We appreciate that a whole lot.
No
Danny.
doubt.
We don't know if you know about Go-Go, do you? You don't know about Go-Go? We had to hip you this Go-Go thing, you know what I'm saying, dog? Shout out to everybody tuning in tonight. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. Ooh.
That's why we at it.
Yes, indeed. Tony, you got something to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got something to say. Look here. Tomorrow night, if it's Tuesday, it's time for your favorite political podcast. We got Hood View Politics coming tomorrow night. And we got a lot of breaking news that just broke right on while we was on the net tonight. So we got a lot to talk about because your man Herschel Walker's son just went off on us. So we got some. So tune in tomorrow.
What you gotta say, Jay?
Yeah, everybody stay safe. Do your thing, whatever. And that's about it.
Peace.
We out of here.
Third Perspective, baby. God damn. Shout out to Danny. Holler at the podcast. Let them know where you park. Oh, shit, we go. Third Perspective, baby. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Coast to coast, worldwide. Holler us on Twitch, Twitter. Subscribe, please, and thank you.
And check out Danny's podcast.
Yeah.
Potdesires.com.
Tell me not to people.
Woo!
Baby girl.
This some underground shit for anybody that don't know.
Don't know.
Now you know.
Check these videos out. We got a history of this shit, bruh. 300 videos in 2 years.
See you when you're white, baby.
Grinders. Bahamas.
Baby.
Shouts out to getting us a 20. Top 20, baby, in the Bahamas.
Stay with me tonight.
Fuck you, Black Pod Awards. You're being recognized all over the world. Holla at your boys. Third Perspective. Shouts out to Tony stopping by tonight. The Third Perspective, baby.
Yeah.
Woo.
Number one selector here.